To be able to grow your own food is really important, because this kind of food you cannot find it like in a regular supermarket, because this day you really literally have to order from Burma or Thailand, In Burma you can play a lot of culturally specific food, and here, but you can, when you are able to, it's kind of exciting, and the food that we are growing, it's benefiting us, when you eat it, you remember, oh, this is how we used to eat back home, and it just makes you happy,
When the vegetable is ready to pick, and they went there and pick it together, so they bring it to the food market. And some people just go there to get food, and some people go there to help out. And so they know where is this fruit from. It's from Namu Farm.
The ambassador program began as a adaptation of our Seed to Supper curriculum, which was within our garden education program, and we focused on immigrant and refugee communities that were also non-Spanish speaking. The component of the 10-year vision around a new leadership presents itself in this program really well. So by building a program where we create a trusting relationship with a representative from a culturally specific group, that person then has the ability to advocate for the needs of that community and help us identify what barriers exist for their community, so that then we can together develop programming that's informed by those needs and those values. I think the adaptations and evolution of the program have been very positive, because we're not focusing on just one piece of support that a community might need. Rather, when an ambassador comes in, we're trying to build a holistic relationship with the community that ambassador represents. Because ultimately, when someone leaves the ambassador program, we don't want that relationship to end. We would like to continue working with them as a partner or as a colleague within the community.
So the mission of Oregon Food Bank is to end the root causes of hunger, and we know that the root causes of hunger are systemic, based on poverty, racism, sexism, violence against trans and gender nonconforming people, and communities. These injustices show up in very complex ways to cause hunger, and the people who directly experience these injustices and problems, they know what it takes to solve them. They know what it takes to end it, and they can also imagine a world where these problems don't exist, where communities don't experience hunger. The Policy Leadership Council is a 15-person statewide council where council members are making decisions on what policy work and advocacy work the Oregon Food Bank engages in.
This is very important to have the council, because each community, they need to have a leader.
As a community member, I know that there's a lot of struggle for myself and for my family and for my community member. So this is a good program, to do that kind of policy.
I think it almost eclipses hope, because they create the projects and they create the successes in the program. So there's always going to be something more that their programs can grow into. But what they've created just in the time that we've worked together, you can see it in the community members' faces. You can see it when we have our gatherings. People are already benefiting from this opportunity to just have some support, some partnership, and some resources to come together for their community.